kind of hard to do serious when you smell onion rings over there from Texas Land and Cattle. But it's time for Suzie Says So, and here's one of these letters I've never seen, so let's see what happens today. Dear Suzie, I'm trying so hard not to be a helicopter parent. I've refrained from swooping in several times when I see my 9-year-old son making mistakes on his schoolwork. But other times I just can't contain myself. My husband says I need to let him fail, but I just can't stand seeing him sad or disappointed. Am I right to want to help him and fix things, or should I do like my husband says? Here's what I did, and you have to understand this. I was 40 years old when I had our son Josh, and so Josh was having trouble at school one day, and he said, Mom, there's this kid, and he's beating me up, and he's taking my lunch money. And he said, what are you going to do about it? And I said, well, I'm not going to do anything. And he said, well, why not? And I said, because, Josh, I'm kind of old to be a mother, and I don't know a lot about mothering, but I do know one thing I believe. I should never do for you what you can figure out how to do for yourself. So I said, so try to make a friend of him. And if that doesn't work, then we'll take another tactic. So he tried to make a friend of him, and the kid wasn't going to have it. So we took him to see Father Petronic, who was a priest at the Episcopal Church. And Father Petronic said to Josh, Josh, here's what you do. Deck him. Deck him. But Josh, get him on the first punch, because if you don't, he'll stand up and chase you and beat the heck out of you. That's what I think you should do, is let the child figure out for himself. Don't be silly and let him do crazy things. But after all, if we don't fail, we don't learn how to succeed, and we don't know the value of success. So don't do for your child what they can do for themselves. I'm Suzie Humphreys. I didn't say I was a good mother. I just said I was an old one. You can face me at KTXDTV on Facebook, and I'll be right back because I'm flubbing this up.